the compounds in essential oils are often just considered with regards to the major compounds. Let's say in this oil here, the alpha-beta-pinene is very high, it's a monoterpene. But that doesn't mean, of course, that defines the black spruce oil. It doesn't. But it's a very important, powerful compound in that oil. But you would find conifer oils which have also that, of course, but will also distinguish themselves by other classes of compounds. There are even conifer oils which have esters or other monoterpenes like limonene, like in the citrus, and so. So it's a lot of variations possible in biochemistry of essential oils. The aromatherapy people, you can say, worldwide, normally now understand that these compounds, which are majority, have to do more with the physical system. And the lower you go in, let's say, in volume of these compounds in an essential oil, the presence decreasing, up to trace compounds, which are hardly visible or measurable. These compounds have a lot of things to say also. And normally today, aromatherapy people, let's call them like this, they say they are the ones who have more to do with the psychological and spiritual activities of the oils. It's interesting to see that. And of course, there's a huge amount of information we need to understand over time. It's not clear yet. But it is possible that this approach leads us to understanding more of the finer, subtler effects of essential oils in aromatherapy. And it's beautiful, of course, because in the final end, aromatherapy is a spiritual energy medicine. And it's medicine anyway starts from there. And the big mistake we do in our Western approach is to think too much physical and not understand disease coming first from a disbalance or imbalance in our psychology, in our, let's say also in our spiritual outlook to the world. And this is dramatic, of course. With this dramatic ignorance, you can say, or non-understanding, comes also the thinking that monocompounds can do the trick. You have certainly heard a lot about this. We have in Western medicine, allopathic medicine, a monomolecular approach. That's it. Everybody tries to find that one compound, that one thing which is the real effect of that plant. Yeah, of course, allopathy has a lot to do with plant research also. But then they filter out this one efficient compound and then make their things out of that, synthesize and so on. Yeah. And then we have just one molecule and we try to think that's it. With this comes, of course, a lot of materialistic thinking, because when companies like Sanofi or Monsanto or all the big guys, when they find or study these compounds and then analyze them and synthesize them, of course they put their hand on them and they patent them. And so it's about this also. But the polymolecular approach of nature you cannot patent. You cannot patent a plant. You can't. And that's dramatic for them. You cannot make money single, only you, with lavender. You can't. Although they have tried. There were people who were bold enough to try to, I have said that several times already in my courses, this is the most funny and ridiculous thing I have ever heard, that some American company tried to patent the neem tree, the holy neem tree in India. Can you imagine it? There is a tree, thousands of years in Ayurveda known, described, and then some guy thinks he can patent that, put the hand on it. Well, of course it's